Well, I've been given confirmation by Jeff the Ref that this first round of the Beastmen Elimination Tournament bracket is a go-go, as we go over to our first battle here between Morghur, the Shadowgave, and Malagor, the Dark Omen. Two Beastmen factions fighting to be the leader of their own faction in the Grand Tournament. These knockout elimination brackets are to see which one is the strongest, the bestest, and most powerfulest of all of their faction-specific legendary lords. As we go here from Morghur's forces, as we know, all randomly generated. If you've seen the intro video, this is his army consisting of Centaurs with great weapons, Gore herds with shields, at least 3 different units of those, a single Ungor spearman herd with shields, a Bestigor herd, a Razorgore herd, a Tuskor chariot, Morghur himself with all of his vile, putrid chaos eminence and effluence and his weird mutated arm, and yeah, it's Beastmen in general, just wrong. And backed up by a hero in the form of a Bray Shaman with the lore of beasts, obviously capable of spawning all kinds of nastiness. Across from them, as I said, is Malagor the Dark Omen, whose forces are relatively similar size. He's bringing a Centaur unit, a few Ungor spearmen, one Gore herd with shields. He's got some throwing axe Centaurs backed by a single Bestigor, two Bestigor herds, a unit of Chaos Warhounds, Malagor himself, and hidden, but will definitely reveal itself soon, a Cygor, the Beastman artillery unit, as we go forward now. Morghur's forces definitely have a little bit more in the form of heavyweight fast movers. These Tuskors and Razorgores are going to cause a lot of damage when they finally charge forward into the enemy there. There's the Cygor picking up its first rock to throw at somebody, as the Centaurs with throwing axes and Bestigors get pecked to death by a nasty spell known as the Flock of Doom, as the Cygor chucks, and it is a hit. Not a brilliant hit by any stretch, but a hit nonetheless. The Cygor's probably got a few more throws in him before the battle gets joined, but he'll probably cause a lot of damage now as both forces tend to get into position now. Here comes the second rock. Oh! Another big hit there as a Ungor spearman herd reveals itself, and the front line is joined in battle. Malagor flying across the field, getting involved, spells going up. He's casting his own spell there, the Flock of Doom, being cast on the Gore herds and shield of Morghur, but it's not doing a lot of damage. A big hit there by the Cygor, but it was unfortunately into his own unit, and the Ungor spearman herd is already breaking. Not surprising considering it's already up against 2 infantry units, causing immense damage. Malagor's front line is just collapsing around him. He's in the middle of the fight there. He's engaging the Bray Shaman of Beast and trying to get into Morghur's face, but it's not doing much. Meanwhile, the Cygor is doing its best to try and cause some big damage, but it looks like he's got a spell cast on him or a localized electrical storm. I'm not quite sure what's happening to the Cygor as he's getting hit, but he is loading up another shot. Here it goes. Oh, a big hit. That's actually a palpable hit. Oh, it's dead. I guess it overexerted itself in its heart burst. Well, there goes the Cygor. That was one of Malagor's biggest units in his entire force, just completely wiped out in one attack, as now his own forces are starting to basically collapse and retreat in every direction. Occasionally a Centaur unit is managing to run back into the field. He does have a single unit of Ungor spearman herd who have managed to gain enough morale there to come back into the fight, but is it going to be enough to turn the tide? I would say no, as I mean, the Centaurs there charged into the back of the Gore herd, which no doubt caused some casualties. You saw some bodies go flying. Another Ungor spearman unit has come back, but it's too little too late, as the Bestigors and Malagor's force in the centre line, they're being enveloped. And they're just flying across the screen as they got punted. A final spell cast there by Bray Shaman as he's buffed the forces there just to make sure that those Bestigors are definitely in for it. Meanwhile, Malagor he's retreating. Yeah, he's had enough of this. He's seen that things have gone sideways as a now enraged Razorgore herd, they've just found out what happens to them when they die. They go to the bacon factory. Is rampaging across the field and chasing down any and all of Malagor's forces where they see fit. Malagor is on low HP. Can he even escape this battle before either the timer runs out or his forces just decide to call it a day? He does have a couple of units of Centaurs with throwing axes still throwing out there, but Malagor is trapped in the middle of these Centaurs with great weapons, and they are, outside of jittering around, they are slapping him. He does have wings. I'm not sure why he isn't just taking flight, but he's kind of doing some kind of awkward dance move. No, he's turning around. He's a bit confused. The Chaos Spawn that have appeared have run rampant, and that's it. The end of the first round. Malagor, I've got to say, he did not put on a convincing show there. Morghur the Shadowgave, definitely. Or Morghur the Shadowgave, sorry. I'll be jumped on the head by numerous lore fans who will kill me. Morghur the Shadowgave stands victorious in this first round of the Beastmen elimination bracket. More to come. Who will win between Kazrak the One Eye against Taurox the Brass Bull?